It's Sunday Fun Day, and this is another episode of the Casa Podcast. I'm your host, Gracie, and today we are diving. Before we start, I have a gallon of water that I've been drinking.
Oh,
Stay
please,
hydrated.
don't be
It's
dramatic now. Don't be
Stay hydrated,
dramatic.
guys. And when you join the Casa Podcast, you have to be hydrated. But guys, today we're diving into a topic, a very I don't know if I can say complex or it's kind of complex, you know. It's a little complex. Money, love, relationship. What's the correlation? The complexity of money and relationships. We're gonna navigate the complex dynamics that arise when love and finances come together. It's Sunday. If you join us for the first time, hit don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Today we don't have our usual, right? We don't have our
Yeah.
usual. He has a meeting at the White House, so he couldn't make it today.
No, no.
But I have a fear in the house. If
He
how are
has a
you?
meeting where who is he meeting with?
Kojo has a meeting in the White House today, so he couldn't make it. But I have the lovely sister Efia in the house, the award winning, the lady that likes to win awards. She's in the house. Efia, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm like I said. Oh man, it's heavy. I got a gallon of
Now
water,
this is
so
dramatic. This is really
nah, it's
dramatic.
not.
How do you go around walking with this?
First of all, it costs money to buy the gallon. Cost money to buy distilled water. So my relationship,
I asked a very
so
simple
my
question.
relationship with the gallon of water and the water in there is it's a little complex. You know, sometimes we ignore each other.
How did money get into this conversation?
A gallon of water costs money. It's not free. Nothing is free. If you know that.
Okay.
I mean, you might get free stuff, you know,
From who? There's no free
because
lunch.
you win awards. Like you're this great person that goes
No,
around
but
wins
that
awards.
one I
So,
have to work for it. I have to work hard before I'm given the award. It's not for free.
oh, you see that meme that like the guy's leaning back, is like, tell me more. You know, that's how I feel right now.
Yo, I'll mind you.
But
Yeah.
how was your week? How was your week? If yeah,
Hmm. I think I had a pretty decent week. I got back to the gym.
mm,
Yeah. And even though I wasn't really consistent, I mean, I was just glad I got back to the gym. And what did I even get into? I also signed up for a dance class. I know nobody cares, but yeah, I'm excited to
oh,
start
I
it.
mean, I used to be a dancer, so I
Yo,
haven't
please,
danced in a while, but
dancing.
I
What
used
were
to
you doing?
compete. I used to dance. You know, back at it. We're not gonna today. The topic is about money, love, and the complexities around relationships and money. Right? It's not about Chrissy's dance
You
lessons.
don't know how to
Like
dance.
next week, we can have a whole topic about dance lessons and dance moves and the business side of dancing and the
Yeah,
entertainment
right.
side and how they intertwine. But yeah, let's so if you
How was your week? Let's just
oh
keep the dance
oh
light.
man, it was good. It was good. I can't complain. I went to the gym. I
Oh,
mean,
you go to the
yeah,
gym.
I've been going for a few weeks now, so I am trying to stay consistent. You know, health is
That's
wealth,
good.
guys.
That's good.
Drink your water and exercise. A push up, a sit up, a little walk here and there, mile walk. It's good. It's good. So my week was good. Work as usual. I made some wonderful sandwiches and um,
Shh.
burgers. Yeah, I made a salmon burger. I'm actually the sandwich guy. So if you need any if you're listeners, welcome. It's Sunday Fun Day
Does
and
it cost money?
welcome. It costs money. Costs money actually. You gotta. I usually like to bake my own buns, but I didn't do that. I bought it this time around because I was a little busy. But to sum it up, my week was great. It's exciting, and I'm waiting for the upcoming week, what it brings. You know,
Okay.
hopefully good stuff. Yeah, but. So let's dive into this topic, right? Because
I can't wait.
it's a little tricky, right?
Mm-hmm,
We know money plays like a crucial role in our lives, right?
mm-hmm.
My gallon of water costs money. Your gym membership costs money, right?
Yeah,
It influences our choices, shapes our opportunity, affects like sense of security, right? Let's start even
definitely.
with relationship, right? So if I guess my first question I want to ask is,
Mm-hmm.
does money belong in relationship, like in what you like what would I romantic, that's the word I was looking for, in romantic relationships, right?
Money is the relationship, actually. Money is the
Mm,
relationship. You have to
money is.
start, it is. You have to start with money. And then
Oh,
you can add the, you know, the
I'm
respect.
gonna be the meme guy today, right? Tell me more. What do you mean? Money is when you say money is a relationship. What do you mean?
I mean, it gives you some stability, it gives you some
Mm, I like
security.
I like that. I like that. I
You
like.
know, it gives you that sense of not bothering about where your next meal is coming from,
Hmm.
or how we are going to afford the next activity, and then you worry about other personal things, like you know how the person treats, like that's like the basic. I think that should be there first, and then you can think of any other thing afterwards.
So what you're saying, if you is go for the money first,
Go
right?
for the money. If you want love,
Hmm.
get it from your family members. Okay, but
Ouch. That
if
somebody might say you're being harsh, right? Or you don't think so? I mean, what do you mean get it from family members? You can't get romantic relationship from, you can't get married to your family members, right? So that kind
no,
of love.
but if you talk about romantic relationship, right?
Mhm.
You're talking about you and your
Some
significant other.
somebody
You
else
wouldn't
daughter or
see
somebody else son.
you wouldn't see the effort somebody is putting in if the person is not putting in money.
Yeah, but okay, let me give you an
Right?
example,
It's
right?
hard
You
to see effort when money is not in there. Even the effort you have to put in, you need money to put in that effort.
okay? So a walk on the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't require money, right?
No, but you need
That's an effort.
money. You need money to
For what?
be to be in a right state of mind to actually want to even go to. You don't If you don't know what to eat the next day, you think you'll be in a right state of mind to go for a walk on the beach.
I mean, I think
You wouldn't even want to get out. You wouldn't even want to get
uh
out of your house.
huh.
Like if you don't have a data bundle to even be on the internet and laugh at memes, you think you'll
Hmm.
be in a mental a right state of mind to want to go for a walk along the beach?
No,
It wouldn't even occur to you.
but what if you grow up, or your environment, well, your product, we are all product of our environment, right? What
Mhm.
if in your environment, right, you meet somebody in your neighborhood that you like,
Mhm.
right? The beach is maybe a mile walk from your house,
Mhm.
right?
You
I
look.
think taking the young man or the young lady, asking them out to
Mhm.
for a stroll on the beach, it's romantic, right? It's like
Yeah.
textbook romance, right? So you take them to the beach and just
Mhm.
walking and talking and getting to know each other. It doesn't cost money. So where does the money
You
comes in here?
know, as we grow,
Hmm.
our perspective changes. We get new environments, we have new ideas. The thing with money, the role it plays is that it gives you options.
Hmm.
You are not always going to walk along the beach every day, walk
Hmm.
along. So you don't have ideas. So because you people grew up along the beach, is the beach that's where you want to do it. You are bored. You're going to get
The
bored of that.
it,
Honestly, that would be the last thing you'd want to even do. If you grew up close to the coast, you don't want to have anything to do with the sea. That would be once in a blue moon.
I don't know about that, but I want to ask you. I want to ask you a question. Probably the main question for today's episode. Are we putting too much emphasis on money when it comes to love, like romantic relationship? Are we focusing too much on money and not maybe other stuff? Because life is like a pizza, right? It's slices. You
Mhm,
put them together to make a whole pizza, right? There's a
mhm.
bunch of stuff that come together. But are we focusing on slice number two, which is money? Let's say slice number two is money. Are we focusing too much of our attention on
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 money,
money and not the
the
human
other thing.
interaction? What do you?
I don't think I don't I mean, I would say a lot of people do consider that, right? I
Mhm,
don't think the emphasis is so much on money. It's just that
mhm,
it's a very necessary component. And so if it makes up for like 40% of how successful a relationship will
mhm,
be, I think we need to put a lot into it. You know, you need to consider a lot of things and also
mhm,
see if you be comfortable with whatever you have. And
mm.
that's what brings me to something they call financial compatibility. I don't know if it's a thing, but I saw it one time when I was reading, right?
Mhm.
And then I was like, well, maybe financial compatibility is a thing. And you would want to assess how compatible you are with somebody financially before you go in and do anything.
Is that like in the long term, like when you finally figure it out that okay, this is Kofi or Ama
Hmm.
is the one that I want to get married and live and all that. So is that
Hmm.
where at what point does the money comes in? Like okay, hey, let's look at
I mean,
let's run the numbers.
I would have said
And
from the jump, but usually that is not what we're looking at. You're looking at, do you have butterflies in your stomach? Do you enjoy talking to the person? Do
you,
you
you know,
like
let me stop
this?
here. Let me stop you here. There's a song with Kanye West and Jamie Foxx, right?
Mhm.
I'm not saying she's a gold digger, right? We've all heard the word gold digger.
Yeah.
When you say
But she ain't
from the
dealing with no
jump,
broke nigga.
yeah.
No,
When you say from
no.
the jump, right?
Mhm.
When you say from the jump, is it? Don't you think we are flirting with the word gold digger at that time from the jump? If
You
you
know,
say
that's why
something
I
like that.
said from the jump, we're not looking at money. I mean, the first thing you meet someone, you're not looking at money, right? But then
Mm-hmm,
if you're looking at being with a person for some time, you would have to consider it. You would have to consider it either now or then, like look at if it's
mm-hmm.
feasible. Cause
Mm.
you just do yourself a disservice. Probably the person is a wonderful person and the person is just broke. And so you're not going to see how wonderful the person is because you think the person is not putting in effort.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to what you just said, but the comment section is popping. I want. I hope nobody's chewing you up today.
I
But
hope
I
so.
know, I
I
know
hope
Rashid is in the house, but yeah. Welcome everybody, Casa Tribe. Again, guys, if this is your first time listening, please hit that like and subscribe button. We do this every Sunday. It's the Casa Tribe. We get together, we explore topics. I wouldn't say no topic is off limit, but we push boundaries and we talk about things. But so Rashid said, gallon of water, stay hydrated. Yes, sir. The king of cool. You can never be thirsty. It's bad for you. It will. I mean, it's bad for your kidney. I'm not a doctor, right? Disclaimer, but I think it's if you don't drink enough water, your kidneys and your whatever, your organs, and you need to hydrate. Bottom line, stay hydrated. It's good for your skin. Rashid said, if you have that hairdo, man, Rashid, you need to be a rapper or You need your own, like you be rhyming, right? Efiabo and hairdo kind of rhymes, like bars, man, bars, bro,
Buzz.
bars. It's fire, the fire
Thank
emoji.
you. Thank you.
Kojo is listening to us from the White House. He's in DC today. He's listening. He
Now
said,
give us a break.
I don't show up for one day and y'all having a dance competition without me. Yeah, I don't even know if you can dance. I mean, you can take my dance lessons, and um, I don't know how the Casa tribe we're live and it's tweeting itself by say if you're looking with the are you I'm old, so I don't know what a fire emoji. Are you burning? Are you on fire? Do you need me to call
Please,
911?
no, just
Fire extinguisher? Like it's what's up with all this fire emojis? Like
Ah,
uh, Rashid said if you're boo, you have said it all. Credit
credit
roll.
rolls. To God
To
be the
God
glory.
be the glory. I didn't get that. What is credit roll?
Cash money.
Okay, okay. We the old folks, you don't understand y'all youngins. Love, Amanda, happy Sunday, happy fun day. Amanda said love isn't for those who are hungry. Ouch.
Thank you.
Ouch.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Amanda, what do you mean by that?
Thank you.
I want you to further explain. What do you mean love is not for
It's
those
not
who are not
for
hungry?
those who are hungry. If you're hungry, your priority should
Oh, if
be
you're hungry, your priority should be food.
food, not
But
not
you
love.
get love for food too, right? I don't know, but
No,
so if you're saying love isn't for poor people,
no,
are you? Oh, you're sticking to that.
no.
It's not.
I think we have love for poor people. We have
What is that?
categories of love.
What
Like
is
we
that?
have that kind of love that is for poor people, the kind of love
Hmm.
that is for middle
Enlighten
class
us.
people, and
Enlighten us, sis. Enlighten us.
so
Enlighten, enlighten us.
so
Please, please, please. I'm
so
gonna pause the comment here. Please, if you
so
enlighten us.
if you first of all you have to figure out the category. Okay, you
Uh-huh.
are if you are struggling to make ends meet,
Hmm.
there's a kind of love that is for you.
What is can you give us an example?
Oh, the kind of love where it's all words,
It's all
right?
what?
Words, zero
Oh, you
action.
just talk? You
You
just
just
talk?
talk. That is the kind of love that is for you. It's
Like a
just
poet,
talking.
right? You just write
Yeah,
poems?
you just write poem expressing your
Oh.
love. That is
Hmm.
that is what you can do.
Oh.
And then you come to the kind of love. If you are like the middle class, up whatever class in there, you can get yourself some food. You can get yourself here and there, but
Okay.
you can afford certain experience,
I
right?
don't agree with I don't know the classification part, right?
I'll
Because
stick with
then
that because you can't tell me
I don't think it's fair, right? We're being a little
yeah.
harsh. Don't you think we're being a little harsh?
What would be unfair is to say
Hmm.
love is not for poor people. I think poor people we deserve love, okay? Just
Hmm.
that there are certain things you don't have, you can't even do it.
First of all, being poor is kind of subjective too, right? Because I mean, who is poor,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
So I
right?
say
Is it is it
you determine the level you are, and then you take it from there.
okay? Courage. What kind of emoji is that?
Ugh,
The upside down face. What is that one? If you
confused.
oh, courage is
Like
confused.
you sort of like
At this point, I'm with courage because I'm confused myself, right? Because I mean, I thought love was a feeling that you felt you feel something,
I'm not
right?
taking that
And all of a
away
sudden we
from
having
you.
like monetary like it, it, I don't know. It's just that we added money and it's very complex, right?
It is. It
It's
is.
like it's very super complicated, right? Because I feel like everybody's journey or everybody's whatever is
It's
different,
true.
right? So
But
it's just
you don't have to give
but
yourself some pressure if you know where you are. Like I
mhm,
know I cannot afford a 1 year vacation somewhere or a month.
mhm.
I'm not gonna put that in my budget or try like I'll just be stressing myself. That is
Oh,
why I tell you there are some classifications or some levels you think, okay, this is just for
oh, now I get it. I get it. So what you're
exactly.
saying is if you can afford to take your lady or your guy to go get rice and beans,
Hmm.
do that. Stay in your lane.
That is all I'm
Don't try
saying.
to like, hey, let's go to Dubai, and then you
That's
know you
it.
can't afford the ticket, right? I
That's
mean
all I'm saying.
I can agree with that.
That's all I'm
I agree.
saying.
So Rashid says butterfly in your stomach. That is hunger when you're broke. Show me a bill that can be settled with butterflies and gastric acid. I'll wait if yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um, they say whatever words don't pay bill, don't pick up the check,
Nope.
right? It's the paper with the pictures of usually dead people on there. That's what pays, right? So everybody rolls with it. But man, today the comment section is kind of the tribe. I think this is a tweet from the White House too. I think it's coming from DC. Just because Chrissy isn't looking as fire, he doesn't want to understand. Yeah, I know. I mean, this place is not on fire.
Look at
I'm
you.
safe. Like I'm safe, right? I'm not on fire. I'm safe. Why would I want to be on fire? I'm safe. I have a fire extinguisher in case something happens. I might just spray it and we go.
Ah,
Rashid said in old Nigerian movies, you often see to God be the glory, and then the credit rolls.
I don't think
Uh,
you've watched a Nigerian movie before, have you?
it's on Netflix. I've
No, the
watched
old
that.
ones.
Oh no, I don't know.
Okay,
Uh,
so right after the end, they will say to God
uh-huh.
be the glory, and then the
And then
casting
the credit.
acts, the
But
people.
then I'm trying to pin that to what we're talking about. Like, what does it
That was earlier when
basically?
he said the credit rolls. I think he's trying
Oh,
to explain it.
yeah. Rashid is a little deep with his bars.
I
Sometimes he be
know.
a little complicated. Like fear and discrimination, dear.
Oh,
They
please. Please.
they go like rice and stew, right? Rice and stew. we
No, I
know
don't do that.
rice
I
and
don't do
stew.
that.
Rashid said relationship love is never not wait, it's
It's
never
never,
not
not
ever for
ever for
poor
poor people.
people. Family love, religious love, friendship love might be. Oh, okay, so like romantic relationships are not for poor people.
You see, this is where I'll come in and say that is a bit harsh.
It is.
So
I don't agree with
exactly,
Rashid, right? I
because you
don't.
people,
I,
what are people trying
yeah,
to say
no.
that me I don't deserve love? Oh, the fact that I'm not rich doesn't mean I don't deserve love. That is not fair.
But 15 minutes ago, you were giving us all this whatever over what you I don't know, right? You
I was like,
giving all
no,
this
no,
about
no.
love. What do
I
you mean
was.
you don't deserve? You do. I mean, I think everybody deserves love. Kojo says Rashid is even more vicious. Like, yeah, he's just dropping bars. Like, if your Clay doesn't understand that love doesn't cost a
Yo,
thing.
please, that is the lie.
That was a movie, right?
Yeah, it's a movie. That is
With
the biggest lie of the
Christiana
century.
Milan, I think.
It was a Bow
Yeah,
Wow. No,
Christiana Milan, yeah. I think it was Love Don't Cost a Thing.
it's a movie
You're too
actually.
young. There was a song. There was a soundtrack to that. Actually,
Oh, I
I
don't
do
know that.
remember. It doesn't. I agree with Kojo and it. I don't think love cost. It should cost money,
You people
right?
just want to be brokenhearted, and it
It's
shows.
just like it's like showing
It
kindness, right?
shows. It
It's
shows.
like showing kindness shouldn't cost money either, right? Do you agree
Hmm.
with that?
Yeah, you need money to show. If you want to get someone a gift, how are you going to say, "Oh, I wish I would get you a gift"? What do you mean?
Rashid said, "Relationship love is a choice, not a feeling." What do you agree, Rashid? It's a Nick Cannon and Christiana Milan. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
movie. I know
yeah,
Christiana Milan was there. The song was by J Lo. I know Rush was gonna come through with me. Yeah. Let's if yeah let's roll back now. That was the comment section was popping, man. That was a lot of comments. We appreciate guys. Keep the comments coming. We'll read them and we'll debate them. And if you have let us know your thought, right? Compatibility in relationship, right? After you get along with people, do you think money, what, how does money help with the, like, how much weight does money help when, after, let's skip to when you actually think, oh, I like this
Mhm.
guy, this girl, right? I like it, I want to see how it goes. At that point, when you get to the point where
Mhm.
you actually look yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself, oh, I really like this guy, I want to, where does the money come in from there, if yeah?
Hmm. I think right after you feel like you like the person, you should be considering all probable aspects of the person's life. So,
Hmm.
does the person work? How much does the person earn?
Hmm.
Will the person be a financial liability?
Hmm.
Will the person's position affect how much love they show, and would it affect how much effort they put in?
Hmm.
Would, a lot of things you have to think about, because I tell you, sometimes people can be very great, like they are wonderful people,
Hmm.
but it's just that they don't have the means to show it. They will tell you they want to be there for you, and they don't have the means. And then it's going to affect how you see the person, right? Instead
Hmm.
of just avoiding the person altogether and then having the same perception you have about the person, you go into a relationship thinking, oh, it'll work. And then you start hating the person, thinking, oh, he's not putting in effort. Meanwhile, he doesn't have the means.
Energy, what they say, like
Exactly,
the
exactly. And
energy,
I think,
man.
Chrissy, you would agree. I don't think you don't consider financial compatibility. You do, don't you?
um at some point, right, when we we've gone to certain, like, part, right,
Mm-hmm.
for me, if you thinking about long term, you want to get married and all that, I mean, money is important, but it shouldn't be, I mean, it shouldn't be the focal point, right,
So if it's not a
of
long term, you
everything.
shouldn't consider that.
I mean, if it's not a long term and I'm only taking the bus from Adenta and I'm getting off at Medina, I mean, who cares about the money though? I mean,
But how are you getting the money to pay for the church affair?
I mean, that's the initial money that you cough up, like whatever, right? We're talking about financial compatibility, right? It's, we only going on 3 dates and hanging out at the bar, and we probably
You
don't
don't
even
think
like
that
each
costs
other
money?
much.
I mean, at that moment, I
It's
think that's
just
the initial stage, right?
one drink, it's okay. But if you, let me.
So I'm coming. So
Mhm,
assuming, right, this is not, you're not trying to plan marriage, but
mhm,
you're talking to this person,
mhm.
right? You don't think you have to consider financial compatibility?
I mean, the initial stage, I don't really see the
So at
need,
what
because
point do you start thinking financial?
when you start figuring them out and you start getting to know them, because you meet somebody day one, they could be a serial killer, right? And you find out you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to hang around them. They could be shady characters. They have this ABCD that don't check the box for you. Why are you worried about how much money they make or how much money they can potentially earn? Like, why are you worried about that? That is my
Hmm.
thing, right?
Chrissy, I have a
Because
question.
you're
I
not.
have a
Yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah.
So is it only about how much they make or how they manage the money?
It's how you manage your money. It's not really how much you make. It's how much you keep. I mean, if you making 1 million and you blowing 980K, right? You're gambling it, you're broke. Like, what does it matter how much you make? Doesn't
But then
I
if
mean,
the
it has
person is
weight.
making,
It has weight. By the end of the day, it's how much you
mm,
keep, right? It's not even how much you bring in. It's one box, right? The other box is how
look,
much you're keeping,
look,
right?
I think how much you make also, I mean, we have to, it's a combination of both, because if the person is making 10K a
Hmm.
year, how
Hmm.
much could you possibly save? It doesn't matter.
Maybe he made 10K, he dropped 5K on the bet and made 2 million, right?
No, that
So
means that
no, no, no,
at the
no.
end of the day, you made more than 10K.
Yeah. you're talking about the initial, right? When
So
you
how
meet
much you
them, how
make
much money?
matters, right?
But
In
if you
addition to managing it, how much you make also matters.
do you think it's okay? And guys in the comment, let's know this. Do you think it's okay to go on the first date and ask somebody how much money you got saved or how
Oh
much money
hell
you make?
no. Hell to the
But that
fucking
is
no.
how you're beginning to sound right now, right? I don't know. I'm calling you out. You're beginning to sound like you go sit across the table from Rashid and start asking Rashid. All right, okay, dude. So let's cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase. How hit me. How
No.
much you got?
No, you can't do
Right?
that. No freaking way. No freaking way. You can go asking the first person. Like, what makes you think? Why? You probably might not be on the second date. That will be your last date. And then you ask somebody, how much do you make?
hmm
No, I think money conversation will come in, but not the jams. Like, that is not what you think up front.
I
You
went. Tell me, date number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When does
when you see
give
you're
me a number?
enjoying no, when you see you enjoying the person's company more than you should, and your brain is telling you,
Wait. Okay, so you go on a date, right? You go on a date, hypothetically, you go on a date with Rashid. Then you get along with Rashid after day one, right? You guys like rap music, so you dissect bars, right? And then you get
mm-hmm,
along with him. So what? And then the next day he's like, all right, Fia, you want to grab ice cream
mm-hmm.
in 2 business days, whatever. And then you show up to the ice cream spot and you ask, okay, Rashid, before we order the ice cream, how much money you got? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, because you know clearly, you know
Is
what
that
I
is that
meant.
is that I don't. I'm
Listen,
just
listen.
for the sake of our audience, right? They may want to ask you this
Look,
question, so
I
I
can give
have to
you
ask
listen,
all the
listen.
questions, right?
I can give you the exact point where you have to start considering financial stands with your partner or whatever, right?
Uh
You
huh.
know how you talk, you know the speed it will go. Some
Uh
people will meet
huh.
people and in 3 months they are getting married, right? So
Oh
you can
yeah.
really tell that, oh, the first 3 months or the first 30 days, you don't know. Every situation is different. So
Mhm,
you analyze the situation and feel like, okay, I think this is going pretty far than we
mm,
all expected it to
mhm,
be. And so at this point, we should consider certain important aspects, right? You start
mhm,
having that kind of conversation. You look at how the person manages their money. I mean,
mm,
making the money alone is not a big deal.
mhm.
Some people are really terrible with handling money, and to a large extent, I don't blame them,
So
right?
let me throw some in here. You on the day and you talk about managing money, right? If you're good at managing money, you go and
Hmm.
if a guy gets an extra guacamole, do you think he's bad at managing his money?
Crazy now. Why would you ask me this question?
No, no, no.
Why?
We're managing, right? Management stuff from like
Managing is not being
the
stingy.
no,
You
no,
know,
no.
that is also
How's
an
that being
aspect.
stingy?
Let me tell you, that's
Okay,
also
let me rephrase this. Let me rephrase this.
that
Let
is
me
one
rephrase it.
thing.
If he ordered whatever he ordered, right, a burrito, a taco, whatever, right, and
Uh,
it comes with guac, right,
mhm.
and he orders an extra guac, do you think he's bad at managing his money because he's
No,
throwing money away?
that is peanut. Like that's so like
But some will
that is
say
so
that you're bad
necessary.
at managing some, right? Because one, you're overeating guacamole. That's a
No,
sign. That's a red flag that you
managing.
can't even control yourself, right? And
Look,
then you pay extra for the guac. So what are you saying?
look, managing basically means
Uh-huh.
not going bankrupt. Okay, managing how much you
Every,
spend and how much
depend
comes
on
in. So
depend
there's
on
a
how much you
balance.
make,
No, listen,
right?
there's a balance.
Uh-huh.
So if that guac is going to cost you like $5 freaking,
hmm
why are we coming to argue over $5 over a
Oh,
date?
oh, wait. But 20 minutes ago, you said if somebody made 10K a year, they don't make enough and they should cut their code according to his size. So what if a guy don't make enough, but he has an appetite for guac? Is that considered him not being able to manage his money? Because see, depending on which part of the scale you are, you can tip over to the either side real fast, right? So maybe for
Look, let me tell
Kwejo
you.
going to the White House and everything because his ticket to DC private jet, whatever, guac $5 won't hurt him, right? But for me, maybe guac is what is gonna make me miss on my rent or my mortgage because that $5 extra is gonna tip me over, right? Everybody's situation is different. So
Oh
the
my
management thing, but
god.
hold that thoughts and let's go back to the comment because I have a feeling the comment is popping and we're gonna so Amanda said I think individuals don't go in thinking about money, but I believe unconsciously we all don't want anyone who will be financially liability
There
to
we
us.
go.
That's a question I was gonna ask you. How do we define financial liability in relationships in terms of your partner? How do you look at
So
somebody with a straight face, look them in the eye, and tell yourself, okay, this dude, this girl is pulling me down? How do you do that? Right. But hold that thought. We're gonna come to that. Sika said, I'm late. Yeah, I mean, better late than never, right?
never,
You're
yeah.
here. We appreciate you. Welcome and let us know what you think about financial liability. How do you define uh a partner, or how do you know a partner is a financial liability in your own terms? Let us know, guys. Um, Glenn. Glenn said, right now, love and Kasa is 666. Is it 666 from the Bible? Is that what he's
Yeah.
saying?
It's
Okay.
demonic.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to be sure. I don't even know what that, but yeah. Amanda says, so it doesn't cost money, but you want someone to who matches you or is better than you. I for sure wouldn't want to be with somebody who earns way less than I do. That's a preference. We can respect that, right?
Yeah.
We 100% respect that. But uh, we'll come back to all that. Let me Kojo, Glenn, I agree. It's vanity, not fair. Okay, I mean, yeah, it could be Rash.
Ish
Rashi
bad.
said, if you're boo, the kind of love you built your relationship on will manifest with time, especially when issues with finances come up. Finances are one of the major reasons relationships go south and marriages. Yeah,
That's true.
I agree. Don't get an extra $5 guacamole. It might end your marriage. Trust me. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. Courage say the money factor is it both ways? Just asking. That's I think we should explore.
We should.
I have a
We
question
should.
on that. I know where courage is going. I understand. Great minds think alike. We're gonna go
Ish.
on that tangent, right? Or you know what?
Okay.
As a matter of fact, let's do it now. If yeah, these standards that we're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
money, blah 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 blah, management,
Mm-hmm.
extra guacamole, right?
Mm-hmm.
It- Are we applying it to men or women? Who should have? I know Amanda don't want somebody that makes less than her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he wants a guy that make at least $1 more than her, and you're
Yeah.
good. If
Mm-hmm.
Amanda is making $100, she wants you to make
101.
101 or
Mm-hmm.
150 cents, right? More than her, and she's good.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Amanda. When you say these standards, are we applying to both genders, like both male, female, if they, them, whoever your partner, whatever you identify with, are we applying? And if we do the traditional man and women thing, are we applying it to that?
So yeah, I think we have to apply to both people, right? It's two
Oh,
people.
so the
It's
guy
it's
and the
it's two
woman both has
people.
to.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
two people that is in a relationship, right?
Hmm.
So if you say you don't want someone that makes less than you do, you probably should be looking within your brackets, right?
Hmm.
You probably should be looking within your brackets to get people within your circle, because
Hmm.
I don't also think somebody that outside your brackets will want someone below their brackets. Everybody wants someone that makes better than they do, or at least on the same level.
So what you're saying is date within your tax bracket.
No, please, please, please. Look, look, it will save you a lot of argument.
Oh no no
You
no
will
no!
not
Wait
have to
wait
go
wait!
through a
This
lot of
is
things.
this is very interesting, right? Date within your tax bracket.
I mean, it will
Okay,
save you a lot of
if you're
headache.
throughout history, we know a lot of rich, like wealthy men that didn't marry in your tax bracket, right? So when you say date within your tax
It's
bracket,
a
what do you
preference, right? This is
what do
not
you?
prescriptive. I didn't say it. I'm just saying it's going to save you a lot of headache if you are within your tax or you're looking within that range. Because imagine everyone has the idea that
Hmm.
I don't want to be with someone that earns less than I do.
Hmm.
It means nobody's going out of their
Anywhere.
tax, no, out of their tax bracket, right?
Hmm.
So in the long run, you're not doing anything, right?
Yeah,
And when
but
it comes to
then
love, sometimes money goes to the background. Like in certain instances, it doesn't count.
I think the date within your tax bracket is personally I think it's bad for wealth like the whole wealth inequality thing, right? We can
Yep,
it's like we're saturating it in one spot.
yep.
So I think if you find somebody that you like, but you make more money than them, you get along, hey, just give it a shot. But that's just me. You don't have to take my advice. But back to the comment. Today it's I see everybody's trying to get something off their chest today. Because you said no, you can't ask that. What can we ask? I don't know.
Oh,
Kari
we're
just
talking about
laughing.
how much the person makes.
Oh yeah,
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 you
yeah, yeah.
can ask that.
Yeah,
Even on the first date, no.
don't show up to Kozo or the Nima joint and just be asking people, hey, before we order the watch, hey, how much money you got? How much money you like? No, let's not do that. Uh ha ha ha. Just laughing. Now poor boy dear guac foul home bay. Guacamole is so why is it so expensive? Like it's cheaper when you buy your own, but
Where
when
you
they
make
make
it.
it the extra, like I don't know, it's Rashid said, if yeah, I believe the amount you make together with the way you spend it, it's is the focus. Yeah, it's not necessarily all about how much you bring, it's how much you keep.
How
I
much you
mean, that's
manage
right. Well, you're managing whatever you bring. So at the end of the day, how much are you of that are you
spending?
keeping?
How
Yeah.
much are you keeping? Okay.
Kojo said, I also don't want someone who make less than me or Amanda. How would this work? So I guess we will all of us will end up what being by ourselves because nobody wants to go outside that bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Zooks. Mr. Zooks, how you doing, man? Nice to have you, sir. We appreciate you. Hit the like and subscribe button. Fia is winning. I don't think Fia is winning. Fia is just
I'm
being
winning, young man. I'm
F
winning.
FBI is just being I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't, you know what? I don't even know what to say. Glenn said the extra guac brings it. I don't know why I read it like the way he said guac. It's like a duck.
Oh
Quack
my.
quack quack like like a duck. Like the extra brings satisfaction. Yes, satisfaction for your stomach, but your pocket, no. This satisfaction is not your pocket is not satisfied, right? Uh Amanda said, yeah, it goes both ways, at least match me.
Oh
Okay, so
yeah,
he
that's what
responded to
she's saying.
Kojo. Mr. Zook said, I was I was brought on one philosophy on relationships. The only money in the home is the man's money. Well, okay, if you do you agree with Mr. Zooks? I know you do. Oh, be
So theoretically, no, right?
but practically.
But in some practical senses,
Mhm.
usually if there's a man and there's a woman's money, the go-to is the man's money. The
Me
go-to.
there.
It's not like
Guys, me there. My money is my money. So um,
but no, it's this
I
you
don't
know,
do extra guac. By the
if you have
way,
to do if you have to do You have to do
Yeah.
it with these kind of people. It means you have to have your money, just in case it's like,
Yeah.
my
Me,
money is my
the
money.
disclaimer. I won't get extra guac, so please don't get extra guac because you're gonna have to. You're gonna pay for it. Because that's how we tip the scale. The guac money is how, when we save the guac money, that's how we get rich. We can invest it into real
Yeah.
estate. We start with $5. Next thing you know, we have 1 million, and then we start influencing the youth. That, listen, this is my story. I went on the first date. They said extra guac. I said no. I took that guac money, I turned it around,
Casey,
and I
please,
turned 10,000,
please,
and that's how I
okay,
got here.
please.
We all know those stories. Yeah, that's how those stories are born. Date within your tax bracket. Hey, Ebuswa.
Ebusia,
Ebuswa.
ebusia.
How will we meet our destiny changes? That's the thing, right?
Right there, that
See,
right there.
Kojo agrees with me when I said that if we are focusing on tax bracket, how like
No, I'm not
there
saying
will
that's the
forever
focus,
be wealth
right?
inequality.
No, I'm not personally. I'm not focusing on people in my tax bracket because we
Amanda
are
said
poor.
that. You said that. Rashid
No,
said
look,
that.
look, let me
Somebody
tell you,
else said that.
let me tell you. Personally, I'm not focusing on my tax bracket because I am poor. Okay. So
Uh-huh.
the only way I'll meet my destiny changer is somebody that makes more than I make.
I thought God was a destiny changer.
God is not here on earth with us. Okay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
human beings.
Oh,
So
okay.
if I am going to look for somebody that will change my destiny,
Hmm.
it has to be someone that makes more. Like the idea is that so
Mm.
I don't worry about certain things. Yeah, of course, the people I relate with, talk to, blah blah blah, whatever. But there's nothing wrong going above. It's just that a person that you're going out for, someone that is richer, is the person also considering you. Like, are you people on the
Yeah.
same wavelength?
If the person doesn't want you, what happens
Then
then?
it's not gonna work.
You're back to the bottom, start all over again in
I
the
mean,
bracket number 0 or 1.
that is why personality first, then you consider if you want to take it somewhere. You look at, okay, what does the person do? How does the person do this? You start looking at that.
Amanda said, "Because your currency difference doesn't count." It does though. Oh,
She's saying from my statement,
if she
he's
makes
not.
a I think when I said if she makes 100, you need to make 101,
Yeah,
because
no, no, no. I mean,
technically that's more, right?
yeah. So she said the
Technically that's
difference
more.
doesn't
So
count.
yeah, Glenn with another banger, huh? He said, "Poor man in tea, go find, wait, go find love." You say
Bracket.
bracket. Oh, like because he's poor, you don't
Yeah,
you now you're
yeah.
using
Brackets.
different.
No, you are being discriminative.
Your filtration system is like top tier.
No, I'm not.
Let's
Beautiful.
filter all the Pavos out, and then bring the Rashids and everybody. Somebody said, I get. Oh, he said, could you say, haha, I get you, Amanda. I think the currency thing. Glenn, I can say same about the guac too. Okay, we get the joke. Yeah, that got to be on point for you to even be considered when you're poor and you need to enter the big boy whatever tax bracket. Rashid, don't do that. Okay. Could you say, Mr. Zook, this is why the men are changing gender. This is no, I don't agree with that. No, I don't. That's not why.
No, you remember Mr. Zooks mentioned that
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah. That
working
the
towards
man's
it.
income was
His man's
whatever.
it was the house money. The man's
Well,
money is for the house.
oh, so if
So
you don't want your money to be the
yeah, you
main,
just
you
change
just say
to
you're
you just change gender
gender
fluid.
fluid. Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just say you're fluid.
Oh, Kojo, when you find, well, she said, Kojo, when you find a woman that makes more than you, just link a brother with her cousin, sister, auntie. The auntie might be a little, I don't know, a little matured for you, but I mean,
Rashid
I
likes
say, Rashid,
Rashid
just go.
likes matured women.
But if you like mature Rashid, at this point, just go for the grammar. because she's lived longer. She has all the wealth. She's probably gonna she has life insurance. She's gonna pass stuff over, right, to the aunties and the cousins. So why, what is, and also what is better than one? Two, right? Get more, right? As I say, two is better than one. And they have the same hue too. So same family, same whatever. Go get a
Gracie,
granny.
Gracie, let's move past this.
Right?
Okay.
No, that's my little advice for Rashid. He get a granny Rashid. Guac money, no they buy cement, bro.
Chop the
Chop
money.
the money. Yeah, I think this rhymes to what you said last week, where you said uh when people about to, when I think I said that when people are about to make bad decisions and go like life is short.
Life is short.
That's exactly what Kojo just did, right?
Yeah. The
Exactly.
guac money, you can buy a jet, so
Yeah.
spend the money.
He said, okay, Mr. Zooks said total revenue matters. 10% of $1 million bigger than 100% of 10K. So if you wins.
Thank you.
At this point, I don't know what you, Mr. Zooks. I mean, I thought we're cool,
No, that was
but if you
I win.
guys, don't listen if you okay. Don't
You
listen
you
if you.
could. You
It's this
could.
Glenn said identifies as a Saudi billionaire. Forget forget it,
Forget it,
bracket.
brackets.
Yeah, when you get to that level of money, the Aramco type money, bracket doesn't
He's
matter.
not gotten there. He says he identifies as one. I
Yeah,
could,
he's there.
right now I
You
could
are what
identify
you
as a
are who you
billionaire's wife,
say
but I'm not, right?
you are who you say you are.
Look at you
We
people.
we agree. If you're boo, you're in poor. You are broke for now. Okay.
No, you
It's
broke
a,
shaming me. Wow, I'll be fine.
because they said the same hue, but I didn't lie though. The cousin, the sister, the aunt, the grandma, they are the same hue, right? So why cousin is here, whatever is here, auntie is here, grandma is here. Why here when you can go way up there? Nah, just go get it all. Um, it is it's a suspect that how Kwesi broke down the entire anti thing into detail. I'm
He's a
just saying.
suspect. He is a suspect. He's
eh,
probably been there before, but who knows?
nah, if I've been there, I would have cashed out on that the insurance check. But I mean, I'll be a beneficiary, so I'll be balling. I'm still sitting here asking you why money matters, right? Men must get back to spoiling women like Caesar. Wait,
Ish.
Caesar was spoiling women?
I don't
Mr.
know.
Zooks, please elaborate on that. I may be an old head, but not that just say even the Irish ain't worry about my tax record and that
Oh,
potential
please.
part.
Oh, please. Please.
But guys, I know we've talked about this money thing, right? Let's talk about
You were gonna ask a question, Chrissy, about
oh
the
yeah.
financial liability.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Did
Let's
we
talk
talk
about
about
that.
that?
Let's talk about the liability. How do you? And I want if you're in the comment section, last words because we're getting close to the end. I want you guys to let me know how do you identify a potential partner or whatever that's a potential
Mm-hmm.
financial liability, like what you have to pay for all the guac or what, like what makes them a liability. If I'll start with you, if yeah, and
Oh,
yeah, let's start with you, and then
well,
we'll
well,
go to the comment.
well, financial liability is someone who is not good at managing his own money, much less managing both of you's money. I mean, I'm not saying come and manage my money,
Hmm.
but if you're not able to survive on how much you make, how do you get access to do other miscellaneous, like other things, right? It's just, I don't know. That's where you think, oh, this person will be a liability because they could be making a lot of money, but they are not able to manage it properly. And at the end of the day, they'll be broke every
Mm.
time, yeah. So,
So if they buy the money, they're liability, not when they don't make anything. What if they don't make
yeah,
anything?
sometimes they don't make anything, but they are able to survive. You don't, they don't make a lot.
is that
No,
sorcery? Like,
if I say anything, I mean not a lot. Like you don't make a lot of money, but you're able to have a decent lifestyle. You're able to, pay their bills on time, eat, survive, do basic things, activities. Then okay, this person can live on this little amount of money. It means they could potentially, like, it's not a guarantee, but they could manage a lot of money.
mm,
Yeah, so I think that is for me how just someone that is a liability. If you're not able to manage your money, then I'm like, okay, I don't know how we're
what
gonna
if
survive.
what if they pretend they have money? We've seen those shows on Netflix, Twitter
That's
Swindler
true.
or something.
That is true. That is a
All
big
those
problem.
Roman scams.
Now that
How do
everybody,
you know? How do you know they have what they say they
the
have? Like
truth
how they
is,
actually do?
you can never verify completely what somebody's saying. You could look at their actions to tell. You could look at what they do, because somebody will tell you I make $1 million and then you work at a freaking gas station. That doesn't make sense and doesn't add up. So
Mm.
it's packaging. There are certain things.
Yeah, they are gonna package it for you
Yeah, there are certain
nicely.
things. There are certain things you see, and then you're like, okay, it doesn't add up. You must
Uh-huh.
you must be doing something else, because how much you make and how much you spend,
Mhm.
does not add up. Like,
Mm,
where are you getting the money from? That's why it raises questions. But the thing is, people are good at what they do. If they lie, they are good at lying.
mm.
And sometimes it will take a lot for you to know they're lying to you.
Uh, so to the question that I asked, right? Could you said if her credit score is lower than 780, she said liability. Bars, bro. This is I don't know what Kojo's doing at the White House today, but he's dropping bars, like mad bars. He said liability. And then we're here with the packaging, right? Glenn said, Charlie, with
Oh,
the packaging right now, it's all vibes and
inshallah.
inshallah.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
that's all
I agree with that because that's a big thing too, right? Because we've painted this
standard.
image, yeah, standard and painted this image of a perfect guy in a relationship, and what you got to work out, had a nice body, the money, the location, the car, the career, the nice restaurant, the travel, Dubai trips, whatever, right? So
Mm-hmm.
every packaging, right? Everybody's trying to package themselves
Yeah.
to mimic that image. So it's hard for you to say, "Oh, he doesn't make money." You don't even know, right?
Sometimes they don't make money, but they're able to get their friend's car, borrow a friend's car here and there.
Yeah,
You
yeah, they're in the factory. They're packaging it in the factory for you. They're really packaging it. Mr. Zook say, if I think say if she uses rent money on wigs, designer shoes, bro, you are toast. Yeah, you are a toast with no avocado. It's not an avocado toast. That's a regular white bread toast, no
Oh
butter,
my God.
burnt. That's what you are. So that I can agree, and the guac will get you in that hole too. Um, Amanda says someone who can manage, who never pays for anything, and will have a problem with the lifestyle I already have before they came around. Yo, I feel like we need a whole show on what Amanda just
No,
said.
no, no, no. We need a show on. How do I put this?
On packaging.
No, we need a show on packaging and stingy people.
No, because I've heard this way too many times, right? When people say, "Well, I had A, B, C, D. I left this before you came in, right?"
Yep,
And then you try to tell me, "Oh, we're wasting money. Don't do this. Don't do that."
yep,
Right? That
yep.
is why Amanda said, "Date in your tax bracket." But what if the guy in your tax bracket is stingy or doesn't like blowing money
Oh
like that?
my god.
Right. So I feel like we need like a whole show on packaging, stinginess, and this whole tax bracket thing.
We do.
We
We
actually
do. We just
we
we should
actually
just talk about
we're
money.
gonna
Just
yeah,
money.
we're gonna
Just
run it back. We're
money.
gonna run it back. Sika said exactly if yeah the financial illiterate. Okay. Um yeah, there are folks that they're illiterate when it comes to money, right? Because not everybody knows about money. So I mean she was agreeing with whatever you said before. Rashid said look for a wise woman, a wise what do you say? A wise woman is real with herself and the situations around her, so that the money the man bring brings is put to good use. Mm. That's on the lines of when Zook said the man's income was whatever, right? Because
It's on the house income.
back in the day the man brings the check and gives it to the wife and she takes care of, like,
Everything that needs to be
she
taken care
yeah,
of.
she has the money and whatever, so they're taking this back. I'm not that old, but I've heard grandmas say that. So yeah, could you forget it? Tax and packaging. If you come and show me how to spend my money, you won't last long. Yeah, don't
No, no,
go
no. This
somewhere
this
else.
this 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 is
Go
giving
go
stingy.
somewhere.
This is giving stingy. This is giving stingy.
Stingy. What's a stingy
this
man
this
association?
this is giving stingy. This is
the
definitely giving
the
stingy.
the association of stingy, the association of stingy men, the packaging,
Bandulos is
the
very
packaging
interesting.
bundles is very interesting uh from a distance, if and only if it's not coming from your account. Hmm.
Yeah, the showing off is nice if it's not your money,
Who does Rashid, who do you agree with?
Mr. Zooks.
Okay, okay. So I mean, so see, this is we've had an interesting conversation. I think we've come to the hour now, and guys, today it was the comment section was popping, right? It was popping. A lot of people agree with you, and the whole tax bracket thing. I don't know. I don't really agree, but I think what I firmly believe, right,
Mhm.
is that it's an openness and be honest, like an open and honest conversation, right?
Transparency. Yeah.
Transparency about money, because if you're open it will bring us closer together, right?
Hmm.
Will foster like understanding, deeper understanding of our partners, ourselves, the journey you're about to start. Like when you say you meet somebody and first date questions and all that, date number three, ask for money. If we understand each other, we can build stronger bonds, right? And a team or teamwork always wins, right? Team
Yep.
mostly if everybody is efficient and effective on the team, you win. And I mean, at the end of the day, I think love is the thing, right?
Love is
Money,
demonic. Love is
yeah.
666, guys.
Hmm. But
Don't do it.
before we go, I'm gonna read a last comment from Kunju said, "No, not stingy, but I don't want to be told how to spend my money." I agree. Nobody wants to.
Okay. Okay.
Nobody wants to do that. Rashid said, in line with Mr. Zook's statement, the man gets that
The
house
house and
and
the
the
woman
woman
makes their
makes it a
home.
home with him.
Okay.
A wise woman will know what a home needs and will make sure the money is spent on that.
Ish.
I don't know about all that, but Kwesi is back.
There's a
Kwesi said,
tax
does a
bracket.
tax bracket include the exchange rate? Because there'll be every percent.
Percent be percent.
That's a solid point, right? If you meet somebody in Nigeria, right, and you're in Ghana, right, and we say 100,000, between 150 to 100,000 CDs range, right? Is it, are we doing 50 to 100 naira, or we're doing
Doing
the,
the
if we're
cities.
converting? Yeah, so that matters. But guys, it's been another great show. We've talked, we've dived into money, love, whether they have a relation, um correlation between that. We've dissect that. We have interesting comment, different viewpoint. Some people want to give the check to their wives, some don't want their wives to tell them how to spend their money. we
Yep.
we had views from both sides. Been a great show. If you listening to us and this is your first time, you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and like and share and invite your friends to the Casa Tribe. We thank you for joining us on this exciting adventure through the complexities of money and relationship, and financial, whatever, wealth. Fia talked about life and finding someone you love. My last words, if let's, if you have any last words before we go.
Yeah. At the end of the day, remember that money is everything,
Mm-hmm.
and don't be with a stingy person in your life. Don't.
Really,
What
this is how you want to end?
did I say? I
Are
mean,
you, no? If you want to talk to Kojo directly, talk to Kojo, because he's the one that said, "Don't
oh
tell him how to use
no,
money,"
no,
and then
no,
you
no.
said that's stinginess, right? But
No,
anyway,
he
okay.
explained that he meant not
Uh-huh.
to tell him this is too expensive, don't do. That's what he meant, like to show him how to spend his money, right?
Hmm.
Like, I mean, he came to clarify. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
I said that because I was like, we're gonna have a topic.
Hmm.
Oh, I
On
said a
stinginess.
title, yes, on packaging and stinginess, right? That's why I said just make sure you don't end up with someone that is stingy,
Mm-mm.
not in relation to
Well,
you.
Kojo, I think Kojo's last word is, at the end of the day, cash is king. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
Get the money first. Rule
It
number
is.
one: get the money first. Rule
Rule
number
number
two:
two.
don't forget to get the money first. Seeker, and this is how we end the show. Sika is showing us a laughing emoji. But guys, my last words. What do I say? True wealth, right? It comes from sharing a life with someone you love. It's not all
Hey,
about money. But then I'll also tell you, don't get the guac because you will go broke. And from the Casa tribe, what do we say? Have a great week, everybody. We thanks for listening. We say bye. Don't get the guac. You will
it's
get
a
broke.
bye, guys.
Bye,
You're not
guys.
gonna get broke. Trust me.